What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to more Vicky 3 as GB, the British Republic, with this dude who's smoking his cigar, Chairman Alphonse Holt. We're at a war. We really want to take over the British Raj here and knock out the economic dominance bookmark because our economy is kind of weak. I'm going to raise my taxes here and go for broke, I think, and really force this through. We're going to have probably a lot of people getting involved in this. This is the Persia one. The one I started is down here. And a lot of people are involved. What's our goal here? So we just need to... They want to liberate Baroda. They want to change regime. So they actually have to take our capital to win this war. I mean, we could just kind of sit back here. Also, we keep getting called into all this fucking garbage. It's so annoying. So very annoying here. Where's my guy here? Also, come to this front, please. 60 days. He literally can't catch up to the front fast enough to actually defend against it. Fun, that is. Alright, let's put our navy out here to deal with what's going to happen in this war. There's just a bunch of just garbage going on. So we are in Gwalior. Because apparently they're oh, they're over here. This one's already ongoing. This is the one that's being attacked over here. What do they want from me? Oh, they might actually win the war ups because they have this colony here. That's frustrating. Definitely annoying. I don't know how else to phrase it. Can you come to this front? So I guarantee if you come to the front fast enough, we win this battle. 17 days. Make sure I can't mobilize him to get you moving fast. You're moving as fast as you can possibly move. There's 400 people on this front here. Alright, none of this shit matters. I'll give it up. It doesn't matter. It's not relevant to our goals here. Just take British Raj and get my achievement. And to hell with playing this game with a lot of subjects, because our subjects can't manage their own countries and maintain a stable nation, and it's so infuriating and really just awful here. So we'll just let that sit here. We're going to not have any taxes raised. We're not going to have to do any construction here. We're just going to sit and fight the damn war and get this stuff done with our power of our navy. Defending our homelands and our one army out there. Alright, there's the war with British Raj. We're going to fight it on a couple fronts here. It'll be messy. It'll be disgusting. And they want some other stuff. They want Uluru, Gwalior, Orissa, Baroda, and they want to regime change me. So, I don't care about most of that. All I care about is taking their capital. Everyone else could just sit there and be fine. Don't care about Cape Colony. We'll naval invade them. Where's our 5K, actually? That's actually a smart idea. Take my 5K, who are stationed in New England, doing fuck all. We're going to naval invade Cape Colony with our 80K that's just stationed in Mexico. That should be enough to just win that. And all this stuff that's happening over here will be irrelevant. We're going to knock out the small ones with the 5K. This is a problem, because they actually have the war goal here. So I might have to end up paying war reps to somebody. So Cape Colony's dead. And a different war, I think. I think they're still in the main one. Now I'm going to look at what's all going on up here. But there's stuff going on. The good news is we are still colonizing, still doing our research. All right, so let's see. Now it takes 16 months to get each of these. We have 23 years. So 2 of these add up to 3. So 6 years, 6.5, or 7.5 years to get all this stuff done. Each of you are going to take the same amount. So, oh, God. It might not be doable, even hard focusing tech like we have. Yeah, I don't know. It's really tough to get that stuff, man. There's absolute insanity happening up here on the top of this. There's a second front? I don't know what's going on, but it's fine. No one can invade our home country. We'll just hold. British Union of Fascists. I'm just going to ignore that party. They don't exist right now. Make the war goal their capital state, please. Push to this. There's a party here. They can sure get in there. Well, the fascists, the communists, and the patriots all together in one little armed forces here. That's beautiful. All right, so that's handled. Just making sure we're not getting rocked here. Our little rebel army over here is doing its thing. Taking his fronts. All right, where's the next one? So this is Hyderabad. That's in the region. Congo Oriental. We got to go over here to deal with that. It's a little one province here. The Persian liberal actually is going to be very annoying because I can't reach there. There's a huge fucking front. We might lose Persia. Can we cut tax a little bit? Maybe. Another mandate for our lovely trade union, for ideological union. Let's focus on external trade too here, for what it's worth. Have we gotten their capital yet? No, but we're close, I think. We did get the capital here. Remember, our goal is 520. Hyderabad's gone. Let's cut our budget down again. They just want to regime change Uluru here. This war's still going on for some reason. Won't look at what's happening there. Who is this? Baltic Religious Revolt? Okay. Persia, get some defense for you. This one, we can probably get out of this soon. At least we'll force capitulation out of the British Raj, I think. Persia's now gone out of a war. Let's build some more wood stuff. Logging camps, domestic. Just spam these. Because we have the free time. And the second half has been very... Karl Marx also died there. I just saw that. All right, so we have completed our objective here by taking all of this land. We're now up to 600 million GDP. So that's done. Forcibly, whatever. We've accomplished it. This is also going to probably adjust our literacy. It's going to absolutely go down in spades here. There's war propaganda. Now it's a question of can we get our tech in time? And I honestly feel like the answer is no. Unless, like, this improves. 'Cause, like, what is the time here? It just has... What determines the cost of this? It's just the era cost, and we can't improve that. We don't get spread either. Spain wants to cut us down to size. Okay. Fun. Get me out. I don't want it. Ugh. Give me Spanish war reps or something. Losing a ton of money. I don't even want to think about what the costs are. Alright, so let's go back to diplomacy or subjects. Can I release the British Raj? It's not my list, is it? Ooh. Oh, Bengal. That's... No, that's only North and South Bengal. Ooh. Yikes. Oh, mistakes have been made. You want to see me break my economy? Well, here we go. So I probably... What did I just kick up? What are the expenses here? Is it... Construction goods are probably... Oh, it's the construction goods because I just doubled my construction capacity. Ooh. Do I just accept the cut down to size? I'd lose the British Raj. I'd get out of this infamy quagmire I'm in. I don't really care to have the British Raj around. It doesn't matter for my goals. Yeah, let's give in. There you go. East India is free. I don't care about them. Hell, get me out of these fucking wars. Let's all those get out of here. This war is dumb and should be over. There should just be a white piece here. We'll fight that one. Baltic provinces, go and have them. Cape Colony, we should win this. Sure. I don't care for the micro here, is basically what the point I'm getting across is. This is outrageous to be doing right now. Persia's a problem. We'll deal with Persia. We'll fix that. Home army. Karl Marx died, so give this guy a chance. And I'm sure we could have fought some of these wars off. I don't care. It's secondary to what we're playing as. I hate managing this giant-sized colony for no fucking reason. And it's too late during a weekday for me to care. I just want to get that war done. All right, let's power through this. The only thing we care about is tech here. The only other thing besides tech is maybe taking control of Finland and Korea, but I think we'll let that pass and do that as a Russia campaign sometime in the future. Not looking at what the hell's going on over here. Burma's now gone. So we should get out of this one. I have no war goals. Hell, you can have fucking... Change the regime, that's fine. That's fine. This one, I think we'll win. Congo Oriental. This army's going to come and handle that war. We just got to get you out, Mr. Germany. All right, that war's over. Money is coming in now. We have a huge demand for opium and clothes because I built a bunch of stuff in those regions. Oops. You're my rival now. Let's fix the clothing problem. Why are there so many peasants in Pennsylvania? How big is this place? 7 million pop. How big is the home country? Why is there so many people in fucking Pennsylvania? It's like, let's check Beijing. It's half the size of Beijing, which doesn't feel appropriate. I don't know. It feels wrong. We're back in debt, by the way. I'm just going to tax the hell out of my people. All we need is our research. We need to hope that we can get it done fast enough to actually make a deal here. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Do I have enough time to play this out in real time here? Maybe not. All right, we're going to go to 1920, and we're going to see where we stand on research. And if we're in a terrible spot here, we might call it early. We'll see. I don't think we're going to get below the 12-year? 9-year? Oh, it's because it's in the queue. So let's see. If I just add everything to the queue here, let's do a little research here. The last thing is projected to finish in 19 years, which is actually on time. I don't know if these things update in the correct order. I doubt they do, but let's just see, hypothetically, can we complete all of this on time? 34 years, and there's 22 of them left. Now, ignoring the fact there's probably 5 years off for each of these, so let's do that. So that's 1 1/3 of a year off of 34. Call that 2 years, so we're down to 32. Call that another year, and we're down to like 30 years. So we have to somehow gain 8 years of research in the time it takes us to get over to here. Either via spread or via some other stuff here. And how do we increase our innovativeness cap? Base value 50, plus bunch from literacy, plus bunch from our maxed out education. I guess if I had earlier education, we could have done it. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Because we started with the most advanced nation in the game. Would you have to play as like a smaller advanced nation and just only focus on getting that up? Like hard focus down the laws? So I don't see what we could do to get the bonus there. There's definitely the tech spread part of things, but a lot of these are blocked by laws here. I just want to theorize of whether or not this is possible or not. Well, we'll do collectivized agriculture for shits and giggles here. But I genuinely don't think it's possible without only focusing that. Because we're close, right? Like, we're 8 years. So somewhere in there, we've lost 8 years' worth of efficiency. There's a couple ways, right? If we had, from the start, a higher innovativeness cap from doing the this power block interaction, the advanced research, we would be in a better position. That's a given. That would help. There's other modifiers that get play involved here. It's really tough because you could also, I guess, do some of these more of the focuses here in order to get your pop-ups right. But I don't know because God, let me just tell you, the worst part of this game, 100%. But like, there's the frontline system, and then there's your subjects always having instability. Like, there's no way around it, and it makes me just want to stop dealing with it. Like, why do I have to fight Communist Luru? And why? Tell me why Communist Luru has control over the whole land. Like, where is Aluru here? Oh, they have the rest of. Okay, I see. It doesn't really make it fun to play as a large nation with subjects. You almost want to be just one singular nation so you don't have to deal with the bullshit. Pardon my French, because that is what it is. It's absurd, the way this works. And it made it worse with the change to your subjects, where now your infamy increases their liberty desire. Because you always have these pop-ups just spamming you with your subjects that are likely to increase autonomy, and it's just so annoying to get rid of. So I don't know. Maybe the next time we play as a big nation, we just have to do a pacifist run and not get involved in any wars and play peaceful, and only be like a defensive champion of the world. Like play like, I don't know, probably not France or something, or probably I don't even know. Play a defensive game because they made it so frustrating to be aggressive and to expand your market aggressively and have a lot of nations in your union, because they just break apart, and it's very annoying here. I wonder. Okay, let's we'll go to 1920. We'll go for a little bit here. This will probably be a shorter episode, but we're gonna see where we end up in the time being here. And in fact, what we're gonna do, let's try to get back to a baseline of decent taxes here, is we're going to see about if we can get the number down for our spread here. Okay, this is now spreading organically. Theoretically, that's another 8 months off of our cap. This has gone down to... Why are you telling me 404 to 407 months? That's so helpful. That's great. I have to do a fucking math problem to figure out when this is going to finish. That's 32, 34 years, somewhere in there. So still incredible amounts of time. We have 20 years left. I feel like we've gotten worse, if that was possible. Do we have spread coming anywhere? Do we have any of that? No. We have Zeppelin spreading. That'll finish that tier off, but the last tier here is going to be untouchable. Let's think, because what is our current cap? Our current cap is about 230. And it looks like literacy... So how does this do? So you have 150... At 100% literacy, you get 150 innovativeness, plus 50 base... is 200. 250 is your max innovativeness cap generation. And you have tech spread from your excess. Right now we have above our cap, and that's only helping our tech spread. And tech spread only catches you up to where other people have researched. And so, yeah. I don't know what you can do to kind of make that gap. Because think about it, we're only 20 in innovativeness off of our cap, and we've been fluctuating around that. For most of the game, I'd say we've been around like 170 for a good probably half of the game. And it's gotten us close, but you have to push that value higher. I guess going back, you have to play it differently to get that done. Which brings some questions. So let's kind of put a pause in here. I think this might be a good stopping point, at least for this playthrough. We're reviewing our goals here for achievements. We did get Anarchy in the UK. We got that done. We finished Cult of Reason, which I guess can replace Inventive. I like that this is in the hard category, but it's more than hard here. And we also got the the Tycoon one. So we got 3 of the medium achievements done here. I don't really care about a lot of these other ones right now. But I think that's good enough for now. Now, let's go and see, theoretically, what we would do differently if we wanted to actually get set up with economic to go for all the text. Let's make kind of a game plan for that to see if it would be worth doing in some future game here. So let's kind of plot out what you would have to do. We'll just start a France here for fun. Don't care for anything. Let's go and look and see who is the highest literacy at the start of the game. So if you look at literacy, why, it tells you by fucking state instead of country, man. Give me the country breakdown for literacy. So Great Britain and Sweden. Sweden might be a shout here. So let's change to Sweden here. Let's switch country. If we go with Sweden, not even looking at what Sweden has, because I have never done a Sweden game in my life. They start a little behind on text. They don't have railways, so they're automatically, call that 9 years behind on tech for one tech here. That's crazy. Those 3 techs, 9 years is... Okay, you could raise your innovativeness cap right away and narrow that down here. Let's see. Do they start with... Pretty up to date here. It's only these techs here that GB starts with that they don't have. Because let's compare. I know we've done this a couple times. So the most advanced nation in the game, you start with, let's look at production first. Intensive agriculture and these techs. That's 4 techs, right? And then you have Power of the Purse, Screw Frigate, and a bunch of, and 2 military techs in this tier. So, and then central banking and central archives already too. And egalitarianism. You actually start super advanced here as GB. So let's think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 techs ahead. Maybe I didn't know if I count this. So I'll call that 11 here. And that's GB. Let's see what France starts with. Tech-wise, France. You have central banking, you have egalitarianism, you have corporate charter. So you're equal there with dialectics. Okay, you're equal there. Production-wise, you have this, you have this. Okay, France is on pace as well. And then military-wise, you're also there. So France starts equal. Who else is a great power? Let's see here. I know for a fact Russia does not have the same level. Let's check Russia. Yeah, you don't even have paddle steamers. No. What about a Germany game as Austria? No, you're behind as well. All right, so these guys would all start behind, right? So let's think about it. You have to go as one of these 2 nations. You could do a France game and play tall and just colonize, maybe. Let's kind of go back and look at like what you have to do, right? So, assuming you're behind, you have to chase that innovativeness cap as fast as possible, right? So, in this case, playing as one of the nations in the top 10, let's say. Realistically, your best chance is France or GB. Yeah, those are the 2 options I would go for. GB is probably the #1 chance, of course, because they are their nation. I think it would make sense to kind of prioritize some of the things down here, getting psychiatry and like the going down the society path more so than this research path, because none of production really benefits you. Military, so it's a tough one because you want to prioritize spread as much as possible and getting ahead in places where it makes sense to get ahead. Like maybe you do society first and kind of get as far down the tree, like maybe even going down to this tier here and knocking all this stuff out. That way you're just so ahead. Because innovating this is completely independent of economic prosperity. It all matters about your literacy. And what affects literacy? So, okay, building up economy does matter because professions have higher levels of literacy. Invest in your education, develop higher literacy over time. Okay, so you want to get your education investment up as high as possible. To that effect, you also want to look at your laws. So you definitely want to get your education up, which means changing to have trade unions in power. So it's a mix. It's a mix of doing the right research, investing in your trade unions, getting them up to power, and it's easier to get trade unions in power when you're a smaller nation. You also have to consider that if you start a little bit behind on tech, as places like Sweden or maybe even France, you'll get more tech spread bonuses because you will advance based on GB's tech. So your catch-up factor actually would be good here. So I think going into it, you'd have to play tall, not take too much land, because you never get legitimacy up. You never get your literacy up in a place like China because there's just too many fucking people. And go really hard on all the right stuff here. Probably you'd want to go and do a power block here. Is there a French power block? I think if we do, we'll go for this team again if we ever play France. I think we do something like play as France, form a power block centered around. Let's see, trade routes, something with high mandate game, legal synergy. That's a bonus. Trade rate and power. Probably like an ideological union or a trade league here. Ideological truth. Ideological union. Interesting. Decree cost. What does this do? Bonus bureaucrats. Huh. So definitely do a power block. As soon as possible, get your advanced research. Anything else that helps your tech? I don't think so. Food for standard of living could help, because higher standard of living, the better you can send to school, I assume. Freedom of movement for university. What does this give us? Migration attraction for university. Maybe. Could have a factor. Probably not a huge one. So you go as France, get your union, focus on playing tall. Probably want to research first to go, honestly, right away into like this industry, this side of the tree. And then probably neglect military all the way, right? Like if you're not gonna do any war stuff, you can kind of just shove off and not care and let this stuff spread and then make a push towards the end. Because I think you want to maximize your spread wherever possible. It's just, I don't know how the AI prioritizes research, because you theoretically want to go down the tree that the AI prioritizes the least, right? That way you can get to the bottom of that and you have the lowest spread loss possible while still getting to the bottom. Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't really know. I guess you'd have to kind of focus on it. What about decrees? Because you could use social mobility to get education access, and that would help your literacy, but at some point you're getting diminishing returns, right? Like 114 is your cap here. If we swap to GB, what's their cap off the start of the game? 134. Yeah, it feels like a playing tall as GB kind of game, and then just not actually expanding at all. Like just playing for your nation and your subjects, and just trying to consolidate where possible. Like, theoretically, if you played as GB and just tried to unite the British India Company, I wish you could like give them more of India instead of having this conglomerate of garbage nations that don't accomplish anything. Same with Australia's inevitable revolts. So, yeah, I think definitely I made some misplays in there, but it's also just a very hard achievement to get. I guess I know it's listed as hard, but I would argue it's almost harder than that. Like you have to consciously be going for it the entire time, or this feels like it's not really doable. But whatever. No point worrying about it. For now, I'm gonna put a cut in here. I think it's been fun. It was a good playthrough. I've been enjoying a lot these achievement runs. I think I'll probably do a couple more of them. Hopefully, I know we can roll. Let me actually just kind of look around the world here. I know I'm kind of just these last 10, 15 minutes have been just me kind of free flow thinking. It's more of a podcast than a playthrough. But I'm looking at the world like in regions I want to play. It'd be cool to do. It's definitely South America. I think a Brazil or like a Bolivia or an Argentina gameplay would be good. But I want to roll one of those achievements and just do an achievement run in that region. Mexico is a good playthrough. I've been thinking about doing maybe that. Also, the Dutch East Indies or something in this region. But we have done a lot of stuff over here with playing as China, Korea, and Japan on this patch. British East India countries is another cool one. Persia is also on my mind. Russia, of course. Austria would be cool. Ottomans. There's a lot of good nations to play here. I guess we'll go back and spin the wheel in the next episode. But a lot of options. I think if I could choose, I'd probably do one in South America. That's where I'm kind of looking. South America or Persia are probably the top two for me. I don't want to play like a really hard like Sokoto game or something because I don't like the tech system in this game. If nothing has made it clear enough, there's not enough catch-up mechanic to actually make you competitive. So you're just constantly doing an uphill battle. And there's days when I want that, but not right now, not in this patch. So I'll probably put some time. None of this. I'm recording this entire series, and not a single one of the episodes has come out by now. So any feedback you guys have left me in the comments, I can't act upon. Apologies. I do pre-record all of these, so I'll kind of put some thought in it. But I'll probably have something recorded by the time this goes live. That's just the way it ends up. So for now, I'm Cosmo here. Please enjoyed. I've been Sean, Blue Schooners, as always. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your wonderful comments. I do read everything that you guys put down there. So I do appreciate the feedback, the good wishes, and the advice. If I make some terrible mistake, like I'll probably get some advice on how I messed up with the tech here, but that's fine. It's been a weird ending for the series, whatever. So yeah, thanks for all of that. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.